Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, cool. We're ripping it. Alright. Oh, we should be live everywhere. Cool, cool, cool. What up, what up? How we doing, everybody? How's how's it going? I forgot my clubs. Oh, they're going into OT. Washington and Florida are going into OT. That's what's up. It should be a good game. See if it'll still find me. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, so today is just going to be focusing on one club. We're going to be focusing on our 7-iron. We're going to try to get a lot of width today. A lot of width. And the goal is to let's see, let me get this chat going too. What? Why the internet not working today? I thought we figured this out yesterday. Interesting. Um, how do we do that? We opened up the chat somehow. Forget how. Falling over here. Sorry, I should have checked all this before I went live. But trying to figure out how we get our chat going. Gotta be able to see who's saying what, you know? Wait. The Restream IO, that's what it is. Interesting. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Now I can pop it out. That's all I needed to do. Okay, so that is for the one guy. Now the other one. Show under docs. Is that it? That is it. All right, cool. Now I can see everybody. I can see everybody all the time. There we go. That is good. We want that. What up? What up? What up? What up? Okay. So yeah, the goal today is to get higher with our irons. Yeah, the goal today is to get a little bit higher length with our irons. So before, I was probably only taking it to about here. I need to get up to here, way up here. So whether that's coming here and up, then shallowing, coming down, while keeping that hip here, and then getting through. So it's gonna be a learning day for me, because I'm basically learning a whole new swing again, which is good. So I'm coming here. I'm feeling more turn in my obliques, keeping that hip up here, shallowing, coming all through at once. So we're gonna take a couple practice swings just to kind of get back into that rhythm. Yeah, that's how we expected to start, right? As expected. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Just a wee bit. All right. That's gonna be basically our whole day today, because I can only stream for an hour, unfortunately. I gotta work. So going up, turning here, keeping this here, going all the way up, and then shallowing, and then coming down, throwing everything down, getting to here. Whew. It's gonna be tough. Ooh, chunky boy. So chunky. Got so steep. Look at that attack angle, -4. -4 degrees, man, that's nuts. Okay. Getting up, getting way up. Yep. Here, shallow, come down, come through. Ooh, that felt really bad. Damn. Yeah, because if we keep swinging the way we have been swinging, we're not going to make any improvements, or a very small amount of improvements. So this is how we used to swing. You know, even though that was pretty good, we need to get higher. 167. Let me swing like that one more time. Yeah, it's very inconsistent. So I have to get higher, much higher with my hands. Something I gotta work on, because it's gonna be in the long run, right? If I was just playing to keep it straight and to get some good distances with my irons, then I'd keep playing how I used to be playing. But if I want to make some actual improvements, it means getting that hand up to here, right? Getting that way higher. Because I'd like to get a lot more distance on all of my clubs and actually use the length that I have. So that means here, keeping that hip here, loading a little bit, getting up to here, shallowing, coming down, like that. Let's try that again. Haha. Little shank action. Not too shabby. to here. Keeping that torso really turning in with my obliques. Really turning it. Trying to be fluid. Oh, way off balance. Very, very much so. So we're looking for around 180 with this club, 170. That's what it should be going. Because if I use a normal swing, right, or what's normal to me, it's only going to go 165. Or 156. But we need to get higher. We need to get much higher. Got to use our width, use our length, right? So instead of finishing to here, I'm finishing to here, which is a huge difference. Huge difference. But yeah, there's always room for improvement in anything I do, especially golf related. Getting to here, turning the obliques, getting high, coming down, shadowing, getting up, getting to that point, you know. That did not feel fluid at all. I feel like I held onto the club a little bit too hard. Let's look after, yeah. Yeah, if you guys can kind of see right here, hitting it a little bit low on the face, hitting after the ball, which is good. It's kind of where I want to be. Hit the ball, then the grass. And my club face is turning it, so that's not terrible, but everything else needs to be better. Gotta feel a little bit less grip pressure. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions about what I'm trying to work on. Because you might be able to put it into your own game, or if you're just learning golf. It's a lot better to learn from someone who's been doing it for 5 years the wrong way. That way, when you are learning, you're using it the right way. Looking down, coming through. Okay. Yeah. A little better. Man, I just want to swing the other way so bad. Because I know it works, but I have to learn this way. Yeah, because then I even took it to here. I went back to my old ways. I didn't get up again. Whew. I don't want to put a hat on, but this little mic thing has been touching my neck. I don't know if it's giving the great quality here. See if I put it more here, it might be better. Maybe towards the middle. It should be all right. All right, coming down, up, getting to here, really turning, keeping that hip straight, coming up. It almost hurts doing that. Didn't even get that one off the ground. It's a whole new world of a swing. Maybe I'm confusing myself by doing it the wrong way, like when I hit it like this. See, like that was like a very solid shot, but it's only going 158 with a 7. Missing out on a lot of distance when I don't get too much vertical. I'm getting more horizontal. out here, coming down, getting through. Oh, the pause drill is kind of tough. It's kind of hard to not swing my back out doing that. Oh, man. Now I don't think I'm getting the weight on my heels still. Man, this is really difficult. My shoulder's gotta be here, and then shallow down. Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, that felt better. That felt like I shallowed and made good contact. 0 inches on the height. -0.4 on the width. That's not terrible. The club speed was at 81 and it went 150. See, when my club speed was at 86, 87, I was hitting at 154. So that's a huge jump already. So that's good. That's good. That's really good. Making strides. Swing path out to in was 0.3 degrees, which is beautiful. Means there was very little room for error. And shallow, come through, up. Yeah, club speed went up, carry went down. I wonder why, because everything else was better. Interesting. Maybe there was no load in my right leg. Oof. Man, that's gonna hurt tomorrow. I know that. It's definitely gonna hurt tomorrow. Get to here, turn, and up, shallow, through. Whew, that was terrible. It was way off balance. Maybe just incorporate my old swing with the new one a little bit. You know, just a teens. Just a smidge. A wee bit. More adjectives that mean the same thing. Getting here. Getting to here. Higher. Coming down. And swinging through. Ooh. See, that feels awful. When you do hit the ball off the club face, like nowhere near the club face, and you make an abnormal swing, that's kind of how you hurt yourself, so don't do that. Definitely don't do that. All right. Higher. Go up. Okay. Oof, this is actually really hard. but I know I should be using one club and one club only. That's exactly what I should be doing. I don't need to keep, or maybe should I get a club that I'm comfortable with, you know, because the 7 is one of those ones that right when I leave my 8 and start going down to get the lower lofted clubs, it gets a little more abnormal for me to swing it. So let's try a 9. We'll try a 9 and try to use the same functions, the same mechanics that I would be using with another. So I'm going here, shallowing, coming down, and through. Make it smooth, make it fluid, right? All in one motion. Really turn. Use everything, use all of my body here. Caught that very low, very thinned. The grip pressure seems fine though. Now it's just about making contact. Maybe I'm picking my head up a bit. Getting to here. Keeping those hips square. Really turning those obliques. Oh, well. Did not mean to hit that ball. That's kind of scary. Dang, man. Maybe I'm not loading now. Maybe I'm doing all swing. I'm all my upper body. I'm not actually using my lower body to push forward. To get a nice forward momentum towards the ball, using the ground. I felt a little bit better. It's a good apex. Still want it higher. Hit the ball, then the grass. Whew. Yeah, part of me just wants to like play 9 holes, but I know I'm not going to get any better if I play 9 holes, you know. I know that I should just keep going. Just keep her going, you know. Keep trying to develop that swing. Getting here, getting up, way up, shallowing, coming down, and through. But keeping those leg mechanics the same. Loading with the hip, coming through, pushing downward force to push forward to get more power. Oh, man. Missed the club a little bit there. But I do get a lesson tomorrow. So tomorrow, feel free to tune in around 1 o'clock. I'm going to be getting a lesson from a pro who is very well knowledged in all swing mechanics. So I'm excited about that. He'll give me some lessons, some things to work on each time for my new swing. Things that I need to be practicing, what I should be looking for at the end of a practice, goals and such. Keep that left arm straight. Good apex. Caught it a little bit on the inside of the club, caught a little bit of ground first. Way better. Coming here, coming up, here, shallowing, Shallowing, coming down, bringing the legs down with me. Oh, I gotta shake that one off. That one felt terrible. God dang. Oh my gosh. This is so much harder than I thought it would be. Because I was kind of cooking towards the end of the practice yesterday when I was putting the new swing mechanics in. I was kind of cooking. Getting to here, shallowing, coming down, coming through. A lot of height on that one. It's better. Didn't read, but felt better. You know, maybe I'm hitting it so far on the bottom of the club that thinning it is just getting a little more, maybe it's my depth perception. Like, so what I usually do is I look an inch in front of the ball, because it was working for me for a while, but maybe that I'm getting more height on the ball, I need to be looking towards the back of the ball. We'll try that. We'll try that next. Getting over it, sitting on the heels, standing over the ball. Getting up to here. Loading, turning those obliques up and out, coming down, all one motion. Wow, I hit way behind the ball. Okay, I'm not trying that ever again. I'm still gonna hit an inch after the ball, all right? That was not it. That was definitely not it. Going up. Here, keeping those hips loaded. Coming up, elbow all the way up at here. Got to get even steeper than that. Wow. All right, that wasn't terrible. Let's see what we can look at, the good parts of that swing here. We can do, okay, so we hit the ball. It looks like we started our grass here, our grass divot, which is pretty good. Good impact, height, and width, not bad. Smash factor could be a little bit higher. Club speed was very low, so it's pretty cool I got that amount of carry with the club speed. Face angle was a little closed, hence why it had drooped off to the left a little bit. What else are we looking for? The apex was a little bit low for a 9, but no, that's pretty solid. Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So let's try to do that over and over and over again, right? Until we get it down, until we get a nice feel for it. Because 132 carry is the furthest we've carried it yet with our new swing. And at 8,600 spin, wow. That's pretty cool. That's very spinny. Because that's what these pros are doing, right? They're getting so steep on it that they're coming down. That's how you see the ball getting that backwards rotation, you know, which I'm sure they mean to do. I don't mean to do it, but not yet at least, you know. Okay, so we get standing tall, sitting on our heels, getting back up here, even higher than that, shallowing, coming down, all one motion. Okay. Okay, a little straighter. We're still happy with the where we hit the ball and where we hit the grass after the ball. Face was still closed, that's why it's going a little left, which I do say in the past streams that I have a tendency to pull mostly left. All my good hits, I guess, are going to pull left. So apex is a little bit lower. Let's try to get up on it more. Maybe put it more in the back of our stance. Getting tall, sitting on our heels. Let's move a little closer to the ball because it is a shorter club. Getting to this point. Here, really turning out, getting higher, shallow, coming down, all in one. Because every time I come down, I feel like my face is too open, but every single time I'm coming over it and I'm getting that right to left pattern here. So it's very odd what your brain's thinking versus what's actually happening. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. I definitely took the weight off of my heels. All the weight kind of forced itself into the toes, and I moved forward. So that makes sense. But hope you guys are enjoying the series here. Hope you guys are enjoying me getting better each day by day from where I started. So yeah, this is a grind, man, but I'm loving it. I'm loving what I do, so I know that it'll all work out, right? And if it doesn't, I'll go back to my normal 9 to 5 in 5 years if it doesn't work out. That's the goal. Give myself a window. If I don't make it in that window, it's all right, you know. I have a job that I can come back to that I was good at. Wasn't in love with it, but got a little too comfy. Okay. So face angle was a little bit more open. Sorry, a little less closed. So I guess more open, I guess sounds right. 130 carry. Gotta get steeper, man. That apex is dropping. Apex is dropping like a muff. Let's try that again. Just think about more getting under it. Yeah, there we go. Look at the difference in that apex, man. I just went from 60 feet to 90 feet, or 88.4 feet. Launch angle was great. Lost a little bit on the smash factor, but we've gained 4 yards of carry. That's pretty sweet, okay. So we are making some strides here with this new vertically high swing. Or maybe it's not vertically high to me, but it was to my old swing where I was over here, you know. So that's cool. That's good to know. I'd like to have it look a little bit better before I get my lesson tomorrow. Working on what he's talking about, getting the hips to stay, not bending them like that, you know, getting them to stay planted. So come in here, turning with the obliques, getting it up, shallowing, coming through and getting up on it. All right, kept that apex a little bit, lowered it a tiny teens. We're looking good with our contact though. We got a 0-inch impact width, which is perfect. 0.3 off a little bit. The toes dip in a tiny bit, so it is what we're looking for. Let's see. Yeah, face angle's a little closed, which is fine. It happens. How do I go back to? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. So hit a little bit too much grass before that. As you can see, we picked up here. We need to start hitting the grass after the divot, way after the divot. All right, let's keep trying that though. That felt good. Hope everyone's having a good day. I am monitoring the chat, so if you guys want to say what's up, say hi. I will say hi back. Trying to gain a good audience, good following from this. Some good people, you know, that I can kind of talk to every day. and watch me through the journey. I'll be Truman, you know. Getting up to here, getting up higher, shallowing, coming down and through. That's the goal. Without killing our back. It's pretty straight. Face angle is still a little bit open. I feel like I'm not getting as much mobility as I could be. Just a little more than that. I'm like, I think I'm getting so steep that I'm coming down towards the ball still. I'm not going around it. I'm not going around my torso using those obliques. I gotta get a little bit more around the ball. So when I'm here, shallowing and coming around, instead of coming right down at it. So shallow, I gotta remember to shallow. Get more horizontal than vertical. Yeah, apex improved dramatically just from doing that one little thing. And that's the thing with golf, right, is like you're putting all these pieces together at once, and it can be a lot at first, but it gets easier, right? Or not. No, I like to think if you do a lot of reps every single day, in my case 5 days a week, for at least a couple hours, we'll get there. It's only a matter of time, right? Gotta put our 10,000 hours in. Holy apex, that was very high. I liked it. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna practice this, or we're gonna practice it on a hole that's 130 yards. So we're gonna keep being able to look at a green, which is nice, which will give us a little bit more. What's Dadu? Ah, true. Hey, what's up, C? How you doing? Dadu is, it was kind of my gamer tag growing up. I typed in a picture of a frog. I was looking for a frog for my profile picture. And this picture came up, but it said D-A-D-U or D-A-D-D-U. And I was like, interesting, that's kind of cool. I'm just going to make it my gamer tag. So it was one of those things that was like, I don't really know what it means. I kind of make my own meaning of it. I like to make it seem like, I think I did look it up. It was like a chubby kid is Dadu or something, but there's a lot of different translations and everything. But I kind of made it my own gamer tag of just frog, right? I really, really enjoyed frogs growing up as a kid. So I don't know if that's a great answer, but I don't know. I got a buddy that's, his gamer tag squared arrow, which Xbox gave it to him. So it's like, oh, C is Colton. What up, Colton? How you doing? I don't know what Dadu is though, but that's as good as I can. Give for you. It's funny. Thanks for joining the stream there, brother. They were just talking about you last night. We were at the Wings game. They were saying something about you pulling up to poker night and some funny looking clothes. That's actually so funny. Big fan of Gabe Kelly. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Big fan of you, brother. You should get a Battlefield 6. Me and Jack Kelly have been running a lot of Battlefield 6 lately, as well as our buddy Hunter, but we do need a fourth. I don't know if you play those type of games, but yeah, see, if we do our normal swing here, it'll probably go 140. Oh, or not, okay. If we, let me actually do our more horizontal swing here. Yeah, so just a little cooked it, one little 140, but we're trying to steer away from that swing right now. We're trying to get more height vertically, and then we're trying to shallow and come down and up. Hey, appreciate you for the follow there, Colton. Absolutely. And thank you on the golf journey, bro. We're getting better, day by day. This scratch is kind of a big goal, so we're getting to here. We're getting up, getting shallow, coming down, down and through. It's like relearning the whole game of golf, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do, huh? You gotta do it eventually. Oh, that felt money. I wonder where that went. Okay. 135. I'd actually really like to see. I feel like I hit that pretty square on the club here. Yeah, man. I could feel that. It's literally perfect. Just a little bit on the impact height that could be better. Smash factor was pretty good. Face is still open, or sorry, closed most of the time. That's why I'm getting that left hand swing, but that's pretty solid. I actually am a big fan of that. I don't know, maybe I've never really played a baby draw like this, so maybe we need to aim a little more right. Go right to go left, you know. Oh, that felt very terrible. I think I pulled my back on that one. Man, how do I get so much height? Okay, maybe I'm getting too much height here, and then I'm not coming out here and using that. I'm not using my obliques. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna come up here, out, shallow, come around. Yeah, that wasn't bad. It's just, it should be going 140, so it's very interesting that we're losing a lot. Coming down, over, and up, right? Hey, how's the stream looking on the talk? How's it going? I mean, I want to know if there's any lag or delay, because I did do a lot to this stream so that I could get the best quality. Going out and shallow. I gotta get up higher though. Man, that's tough. Yeah, that just hurts my back when I do that. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, you know. It being that close to the pin means that I almost hit it terribly. So let's put a little bit further of the pin now. Let's get a little bit further here. Oh, dang, okay. I'm gonna do my old swing just to feel a little bit better about myself. See, look, I'm fading that one, you know? Which is kind of wild. Very chunky. Hold on, let me get one more. Like, that's the way it should be. But I have to get steeper than that. I don't even know how I'm supposed to even get steeper than that. It feels so unorthodox going all the way up here. It really does, and then shallowing out. Ew. Ew, so thinny. So thinny. Can't let that happen. Maybe Bill can show me some drills that I need to be working on to get steeper, you know. Or maybe let's get this mirror. Let's get this mirror over here. See if this will help our case at all. Alright. So this mirror will help me once I'm over the ball get a little bit steeper, or be able to watch myself get steeper. Getting here, even higher, man, here. So let me raise this yellow up. I guess I can kind of show you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, the goal is when I'm looking at this mirror, right, is my elbow is going to be here, so I can look at it every single time, right? Once I get to here, then I know that I'm in a good position. So that might help our progress a little bit. But I don't know. I'm no pro. I'm just trying to get better, you know? Hey, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. Gabriel Golfs on the tubes, and then yeah, any little bit of support's very nice. I do like being able to talk to my people, you know, having someone interact with me. All right, let's see. Let's see, it's here. I have to be even higher than that to get here, man. That's crazy. That's actually so nuts. And this doesn't feel great on my back. It really doesn't. Oh. I'm actually gonna get my my boy Bill over here. Hey, Bill. So I'm trying the new swing and getting really high with my right elbow, but I'm feeling like a bit of tightness and like a uncomfortability in my lower back and my upper back. Yeah. So like I don't know if I'm doing it correct, like getting to the spot where I need to be.
So you'd feel more pressure if you bring your arm up.
Right. Here feels fine, but then when I get to here where you were saying I should be,
Yes.
it feels extremely tense, you know?
So it looks like you're pulling your arm back instead of up. If you just bring your elbow up,
So I shouldn't be pulling it back.
no. You can only rotate so much.
Right.
Because if you keep rotating, you're going to put a lot of pressure on the back of your shoulder, your lats, and that'll come down to your low back. You don't want that.
So I should have my arm here, but then my obliques are the one that's turning, not my arm.
Yeah, your arm can only turn so much until you put pressure.
Okay.
You don't want that pressure. Your
Yeah.
elbow has to turn like you're finishing your torso turn. Then the arm doesn't move around you anymore. It goes up.
Oh, okay.
That's actually will feel like less pressure.
Because I know it should be up here, but like I'm parallel with my shoulder. You were saying, and then I need to be here.
Yeah, that's as much as you should rotate.
Okay.
You don't want your arm to go farther behind you.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because I was almost hurting myself.
It's good that you have the flexibility, but you can stop at some point
Okay.
and then work upwards instead of around you.
Okay, well, I won't do that anymore. Yeah, thank you. All right, so that makes sense. That's funny. So it's moving my elbow. Instead of moving it back to here, it should just be parallel here. So I should have that height and be straight. But the thing is, I should be turning my obliques to come down, up. And then once I get to here, then I turn my obliques and come down and come through to then come out. Yeah, we'll try that. So I get to here, up, here, and then I'm rotating here, shallowing, and then coming through. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's try that. Going up to here. Nope, up here. Oh, whew, that actually hurts my back. Okay. I did not expect that. Oh man, okay. All right, let's try that again. Let's try to get our arm up, rotating. So we're here, and then we're rotating our obliques, shallowing, coming down. Okay. Up, higher, higher, here, coming down. Okay. It still feels pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like the way that feels at all. Oof. I also don't want to injure myself, you know, before I get a lesson. So if we try our normal old swing, we get a lot of power. But still, 130. I felt like it was a lot further than that. Man, this game is so confusing. Golf is such a confusing game. Getting up to here, turning, keeping those lips here, and turning this way, and then coming down. A lot of grass before the ball there, I'll tell you that. Whole lot of grass. Okay, I'm just gonna swing for a little bit. I'm just gonna not think too much about it. Oh man, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Like actually. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Actually, though, and this is. Do I need more? I think I need more hip rotation, though. Once I get to here, coming around and then going up. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just keep doing that. Now we're going 160. Okay. Versus, let's do our old swing. revert back to it. I mean, it's a world of difference, man. Hadn't gotten over the river once. Now we're actually getting over it. Coming out and up here, twisting the torso, shallowing it, coming down, using our legs. Use the legs. Okay. Ah, that felt so bad. That's so frustrating. I'm not interesting. Okay. Oh.
Do you know who the richest NFL player in history? Most people would probably point to Tom Brady. 7 Super Bowl rings, massive endorsement deals, legendary career. Others might guess Peyton Manning, face of countless commercials. His financial moves, what truly set him apart were surprising. He once played quarterback for the NFL, later proved to be just as sharp when connected with some truly electric balls. Short, just tight enough for their teammates. No bouncer or speed.
Why aren't you working? What the heck?
Do you know who the
There we
richest
go.
athlete in history?
Wait, what? That's not it. Wait, why am I signed into... Okay, that's odd. Interesting, okay. Sorry, guys. Got to figure this out first. Alright, it should be logging me in now. Just taking its sweet time. Alright, that should be good. Alright. It only stinks we can only be live for like 15 more minutes, unfortunately. But it gives us time to figure out how to get steeper, right? A little bit of improvement. Just a wee bit. In the same spot every time. Okay, we got a little bit further. There's small improvements. Dude, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. That's gonna go just because of the loft on that, but doesn't really count towards what we're going for. Okay, that felt better. Somehow went into the same spot we were always going though. This game is going to drive us crazy, but that's okay. This game is going to drive us mad, but that's okay. Because we're going to get better one day. One day it's going to click, right? Right? And that was already a bit better, but... Holy thinned. Sorry, that was unnecessary. I'm just upset. And it's okay to feel that way. Because we are humans and we have emotions. You bloop. Cool. Okay, that worked. It's probably because we actually tried to hit that one. Alright, we're getting a little more distance now that we're actually getting a little bit more steep. Nice low flight. Right into our normal zone. Yo, what up, Nick? So blah, no sad, no bad. Look at this. Look at this guy. My favorite Nick. How we doing? Very happy for you to bless us with your presence today. In that 90210, man. Ballin'. Meow. Yeah, we're trying out a new swing here, and it's driving us crazy because we can't hit the ball. But it's better in the long run, so that's okay. We ballin'. Yes, we are. This is the ball. We are ballin'. Okay, this one, we gotta make this one good for Mr. Guava here. It was a little thinny, but it was one of the better ones, so that's okay. gosh, man. Yeah, because before my old swing, here, I'll do my old swing here. It's more horizontal. I need to get more height on it so that I can come steeper. I can get more distance, but I wasn't getting anywhere with my old swing. Which is that one right there. As you can see, it's consistent. My old swing tends to get a little bit more right into the bunker, but not getting enough height, not getting enough vertical motion, so gotta be it a little bit. It's gotta be different. So we're getting steep, turning the obliques, shallowing, coming down, and getting to here. That should be the point of impact. Oh, that hurt. That hurt the back. Just a wee bit. Hey, thanks for the follow, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, good sir. You should post some content. You're literally the funniest dude I know. Everybody would love to watch you just be you. Oh, be okay. Be a good shot, please. Yes. It's for you, Guava. That one's for you, brother. Man, that actually felt pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, that one was cooked. That ball speed went from 105 to 107. So we're slowly getting there. Just turned a little bit. I pulled it a bit left. Getting up, keeping that hip straight. Turn the oblique, shallow, come through. Oh, man. Holy, what a shot. Yes, sir. It's for you. That was, everything felt like it worked there, so that was good. That's what we need out of our swing here. I think I need more lag out of it, though. When I get to here, the impact should all be in one motion, so I can get more speed, better contact, too. Getting here, turning, shallow, coming down, pushing. All right, let's see if I'm gonna get really steep on this one. I'm gonna try to pop this one up very high. Oh, it did go high. What was our apex on that? 92.1, which is kind of where we want to be. Because the higher it goes, the softer it lands on the green. Not as much rollout. Oh, I tried too much there. Did a little too much. Very thinny. Gonna break my back doing that. User 1885714382926. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, big dog. terrible contact. I'll show you where I actually hit that one. That one was hit way on the left side of the club. Don't need it there. We need it to be the same as this impact height. Should be the same as the width, so it should be here, obviously, but we'll get there. Ooh, my grip is a little off too. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it on this setting for a second so I can ensure that I'm getting through the ball. Still came off the toe a lot. The grip was still lacking big time. Here, here, back, down, around, and up. Oh, that was unfortunate. I hate to drop the club, but it's a nasty shot. It was very gross. Had to leave my hand. Could not hold on to it. Yeah. You know what we gotta do? We gotta show some love for the Lions. Joan, look. Like the live. Appreciate you. Bunk. Yeah. If that's who I think it is, appreciate you joining the live there, Luke. Now we gotta show our appreciation for our Lions, for our Jared Goffs, and our Gibbs, and our St. Browns, and our Montgomerys, and our Hutchinsons, and the rest of those dudes that are putting together a great season. Hopefully they wipe the Eagles today, but this is going to be one of their hardest matchups, even though we should have beat the Chiefs. Oof, still getting a lot of toe work on that. So maybe I got to step a little closer to the ball. Goal is to get up here, come here, shallow, get down, throw all of our weight into one area, and push up. So we get the apex of 90 like we're looking for. No! That felt so terrible. Okay, I'm not going to try to stand that close to the ball again. That was very unorthodox for me. That was a better apex. Still hitting on the toe of the ball like nuts. Alright. Yeah, the goal is to get more vertically. The goal is to get more vertical with the top of my swing. Probably get to here, get the elbow around shoulder length. Keep that left arm straight, shallow, come down, and reach this point. That is the goal. All in one motion. Alright, that was actually probably our best swing of the day. Maybe I gotta talk through everything. I wonder where that went on the range here. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, that was beautiful. As you can see, I caught a little bit of ground early, right before the ball, which I want to have the ground after the ball. That's the goal, is to have our divot start here, or maybe a little bit over to the right, but not terrible. Making strides, man. We are making strides. here, get up to here, turn the oblique, shoulder should be still, arms width. All right. Not bad. Not terrible. Not too shabby. All right. Let's do one more good one. We're feeling it here. Oh, it was a little thinny. It's not getting over that. Let's go into our normal spot. Man, okay. Hope you all are enjoying the road to scratch. I always like to call the struggle. The new swing is weird. It's very weird. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it yet, but we're getting a lesson tomorrow. We get our first lesson in like 2 years, so stay tuned to that. That'll be nice. It'll be at 1 o'clock. Oh, get it. Go a bit. Yeah. Be so awesome. There we go. Yeah, I probably hit 0.2 off the face there. That felt very, very centered. Yeah, 0.3. 0.3 is kind of nice. Everything's pretty nice about that except for a little bit right here. I'm hitting the ball, then the ground. Should be the ball, a little bit of room, then the ground. Need to work on that a bit. Hitting after the ball is huge. All right. That was a lot of ground before. A whole lot of ground. Okay, we're gonna get a nice swing at this one. I want this one to go 150 yards. We have never crossed 141, but we're gonna make this one go. Oh, that was a lot of toe on that one. So when I try to speed up the swing, when I try to put more power into it, I lose consistency, I lose contact. Gotta remember that. Oof. That was next level bad. Oof. You know, we're gonna take a break for a second here. What time is it? 2:04. All right, I have work in like 45 minutes. So I might end it after a couple more swings. You know, we're gonna hit our 8-iron for a second. We're gonna add a little bit more of an inch to the club, and hopefully something translated. Or it's just much harder, you know? Could be both. The ball speed went up, and the ball went a lot shorter than I usually hit an 8-iron. But I also pulled it, so let's pull it straight here. If we're gonna pull anything, we gotta pull it straight. Get up to here, turn the obliques, come down, shallow. Oh, nasty swing. Pulled it left again. Okay. I'm going to keep that right leg back a bit. Get up, turn, shallow, through. Oh, That was hit so far behind the ball. That was not what we need to do. Or as Jack Kelly would say, no bueno. Alright, I'm going to hit up on this now. I'm going to start shallowing out to hit more of an apex. Hopefully that helps. Nope. Lost a lot of distance there. A lot of contact. Alright, let's make one more good swing, then we'll call it. Because I do have to go. That was not a good swing. We're hitting it as far as our 9. Oh, no. No, we're degressing. Getting to here. Getting to here. Turn the obliques. Shallow. Come down and through. Alrighty, we're satisfied with that guy. Very much so. And that's going to do it. That is going to do it for the stream today. I wish I could play more. Wish I could stream more, but I got places to be. So, hope everyone enjoys their day of football. And I hope the Bills Mafia are strong today. Well, yeah, that was a nice little sesh. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I will